going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. What I have for you guys today is a brand new Call of Duty Black Ops 7 Zombies video. We are pretty much continuing the grind of finishing all the relics within Black Ops 7 Zombies, and today we are going to finish off everything with Paradox Junction and completing the final Wicked Relic that's within this particular Zombies map. So if you guys are interested in the journey, feel free to stick around and let's hop right into it. So after pretty much grinding out entirety of Paradox Junction, finishing off the Grim Relic and pretty much the Sinister Relic, which was the summoning key and the rocket, now we have the Wicked Relic for you guys today, which is the Mangler helmet. Somebody breaking it all down, going through this entirety of this process, and pretty much finishing off the journey with Paradox Junction. So pretty much to break down what the Mangler helmet relic does. So this particular relic here pretty much disables the entirety of the arsenal machine. I would say definitely never running this relic for sure. People would say that the grind for this relic is very hard, but I'll talk a little bit about more of that in a second. But yes, you could pretty much override it with TED trials, gobblegums, and stuff like that. But who wants to waste gobblegums when you can earn salvage and pretty much get the certain weapon upgrades of rarities from the arsenal machine, plus you get all the different ammo mods as well. So I would definitely say no to this particular relic. I will not be running this at all, but I still wanting to be a completionist for the relics. I still want to pretty much go after all the relics that are in this game. So to break it all down, how do we unlock this one? So what I would say that in particular, do it around like round 50 to 55, just if you want to save or quit, because grinding to round 60 does take a little bit of time for sure. It's not difficult at all. It's just very, very time consuming. And if you save and quit, it causes a little bit issues with activating the entirety of the trial itself. So once you get to like around 50, 55, what you want to do is make sure you have the field upgrade that's Mr. Peak, and then what you want to do is you want to do pretty much spin the box in both Broken Nuketown and regular Nuketown. So as you guys will see on screen here, I'm going to spin it in regular Nuketown first. Once I get Mr. Peak to pop out in the box, pretty much indicating that the box is about to move, I'm going to go ahead and activate my field upgrade. The field upgrade Mr. Peak is going to pretty much hop inside the box and grab that Mr. Peak out and pretty much spawn him on the floor. Keep in mind he spawns him inside the box. Sometimes it's really strange, but just go up to Mr. Peak and interact with him. You'll be able to pick it up. So if you did it in pretty much the regular Nuketown, what you want to go ahead and do is take that Mr. Peak and travel through the portal and go into Destroy Nuketown. Then you're going to go up to this mailbox right here and you're going to interact with the mailbox. If you did the one in regular Nuketown, you're going to have to place Mr. Peak in Broken Nuketown, and then of course vice versa. So now we're going to do the opposite version, which is go to Destroy Nuketown, spin the box, and we're going to go through that same exact process again and pretty much wait till we get Mr. Peak. Once we get Mr. Peak to pop up, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to activate our field upgrade. Mr. Peak is going to hop in the box, and then he's going to go ahead and grab Mr. Peak from the box and put it somewhere near the box. Go ahead and interact with it, and now you want to go ahead and take Mr. Peak from the destroyed Nuketown version back into the regular Nuketown. Go up to the mailbox and go ahead and interact with it. So once you go ahead and do that, you'll see Mr. Peak is sitting on the mailbox in both destroyed and regular Nuketown. Now we're going to have to wait till we get to round 60. So my recommendation, wait till you get to the end of round 60 before you go ahead and start to do this. But if you head over to Destroyed Nuketown, you're going to see that the red mailbox is starting to pretty much glow red. And inside that mailbox, you're going to notice an ultra rarity knife. So what I have to do is I'll go ahead and pick up the knife and I'll pack a punch it 3 times. Then a mimic is going to spawn with like a red mouth. Go ahead and melee that mimic. Once you kill him, pretty much his soul is going to be the one that opens up the portal. He's very, very easy to kill, especially with the ultra rarity knife at pack a punch 3. You do not need to pack a punch to 4 unless you really, really like to melee. But I think that's just a waste of 100,000 points. But pretty much once you are done, this is the one that's like a lot of people struggle with, especially when you're going into this trial. You want to make sure that you are ready. Like my recommendation is make sure you're on tier 3 for sure, so you get Pack-a-Punch 4. Run the Mustang and Sally. You can run a Wonder Weapon if you would like to as well. For Juggernaut, make sure you have all the correct augments on. Iron Core is the one that you want to run for sure when you're doing this. Make sure that on Quick Revive you have equivalent exchange exchange as well, because if you do go down, you'll have a chance to continue the grind for this particular trial and pretty much getting this Mangler helmet. Make sure you have insta kills, make sure you have a war machine, and you want to have cashmeres as well. So pretty much what happens is when you spawn in here, your health gets reduced dramatically and you get no armor. So you're pretty much either a 2 to 3 hit and you'll pretty much go down, and being on round 60, zombies are going to have round 60 health, and sometimes they are super sprinters as well. So pretty much you want to go through the whole process, go through each of the waves, just be very, very careful. Sometimes they start off slow, sometimes they start off fast. When you get to HVT rounds, biggest recommendation is use Ether Shroud, use your War Machine, use your Cashmeres as well to keep you alive. And once you get to the final one, what I like to do is go through, try to get yourself another War Machine. That's why you want to save a bunch of salvage, a bunch of money, because you're pretty much running around the whole map to avoid zombies, and then using your Mustang and Sally on the regular zombies, and then when you get the HVTs, your War Machine. You make sure you have Ether Shroud powered up to 2 as well. Don't bring in Mr. Peak, that does nothing. Then pretty much once you're done, you will be teleported out and you will have unlocked yourself the Mangler helmet. This one, like I said, was definitely a challenge for a lot of people, but with Mustang and Sally and War Machines, it is not that hard. You just have to be very good at avoiding and dodging zombies. But that is pretty much it for the Mangler helmet, guys. That is how you unlock this relic. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Like I said, I would not run this relic at all, but if you like to run it, go for it. But that is pretty much it, guys. This concludes Paradox Junction. Now we have all the relics for Paradox Junction as well, and now we have one more map left pretty much before Season 4, which is Ashes of the Dam, and I'm excited to bring you guys that. But those videos I know are going to be super long, so get ready for that. And for those who pretty much stuck it out and grinded the journey with me all the way to unlocking these relics, I appreciate your support. And that's pretty much it, guys. I will see you in another video. Till next time, peace out.